Hello and welcome back to the Wrestling Waffle. Today we're doing, for the first time in a while actually, the weekly waffle.
I
It's
know
been
it's
a
been a
while, hasn't it?
while. Yeah, it's been a while. I can't
So yeah,
remember
we're
the
just
last
gonna.
one.
No, I mean it's been a couple weeks, but hopefully
Maybe
this might come
months.
back. Yeah, maybe to be fair, maybe months.
Should we have a look?
Yeah, you have a look. But
Uh,
yeah,
well, do you count the John Cena promo as a weekly waffle?
nah.
Or yeah, the John
I mean
Cena sold his soul one.
that's more Elimination Chamber though, isn't it?
Nah, nah, nah. That was we basically talked about Cena and what it could. I mean, it was 37 minutes, so I'm guessing we talked about other stuff. But that was a month ago. Well,
So it's
nearly two
minimum
months
four
ago.
weeks.
Yeah, and the last one that was actually titled Weekly Waffle was 2 months ago. So
Jesus. So it's been a
yeah,
long time. It's
it's
not
been a
really
bit.
been a weekly waffle.
No, not really been a weekly waffle. It's kind of been a
I mean, the last few weeks have been purely WrestleMania, though, hasn't it? So it's sort of like
yeah, true.
shaking it up a little bit. But yeah, we're back with the weekly waffles. Just gonna go through things that have happened this week and say what we think.
Pretty
Um,
much.
the biggest thing this week has been Randy Orton and John Cena, which this might become my favorite time in wrestling ever because the 9 year old inside of me is jumping about, but now I'm old enough to actually like appreciate it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
And I'm very happy.
yeah. I do. I
I,
do like it.
I see Orton RKO Cena, and he's one of my favorites, and I feel I should be angry, but I just sit there and smile and like this is so cool.
Now I
But
really
yeah,
like it. I like how they've
yeah,
kicked off Cena's reign with a big match. You know what I'm like? I love big matches
yes,
on a consistent basis. They haven't just Cena's first defense just gone with I don't know, just a random like upper tier guy in the
yeah.
company. They've just gone straight on Randy Orton, bang.
I think
I
it's
mean,
going to set the tone for the rest of the reign. I think we're going to have a lot of these. Like, Money in the Bank's going to be Punk. I think.
I don't know, you know. I think they might save that for SummerSlam.
Fair
But
enough.
I don't know. I think Cody might take it back at SummerSlam. So I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I just think this is such a good start
Yeah.
because there's so many things you can do. Like, I still want R-Truth, um, but yeah, I think it's a good starting point for everything.
Yeah, definitely. Have you seen, speaking of Money in the Bank, have you seen that one Twitter post that guy made? I saw it the other day and it was like the best thing to happen was John Cena beat in the Money in the Bank ladder match and win it. So no one
Yeah,
can
I
cash in
did
on
see
him.
that. Yeah, I did see that. That would be cool. That
It
would be
would
very
be.
cool.
It would be.
Bruin wrestling or what? Then he wins
Yeah.
the Rumble. Literally, nobody faces him ever because he wins everything.
Pretty much.
Or he cashes in on the other person. Or whoever's world heavyweight champ, he just cashes in on them.
One
Never
thing
know. Maybe
I
maybe he'll cash in on Tiffy.
just ruin the women's division while you're at it as well.
It's ruined. He didn't say he's going to ruin men's wrestling. He said he's going to ruin wrestling.
He said wrestling. But the one thing I will say, I know it's totally off topic, but Crown Jewel, you know the Crown Jewel Championships?
Yeah,
At the moment, the match this year is John Cena and Jey Uso.
that needs to change.
Oh, okay.
I think that needs to. Do you not?
It works for the babyface and heel thing.
Yeah, but you could do better than John Cena, Jey Uso.
Oh, you probably could, yeah.
But
But
nah, I do like Jay, but I just don't think he's that guy. Do you know what I mean?
I know where you're coming from.
But I don't know. I don't know. I just think that is cool though. Like I do like the actual like now with the concept of these crown jewel championships. Like we're thinking like, oh, who is it going to be this year? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I think it is quite cool, even though it was like sort of shat on at first.
And I did see the TikTok of some guy going, Cody Rhodes is technically still a champion. And then he mentioned the Crown Jewel Championship. Now, I literally said to myself, are you that stupid? They literally explained the concept of the Crown Jewel title.
Yeah,
So, ugh,
he's not
yeah.
exactly defending it, is he?
Yeah, it just gave me a massive brain. It hurt my brain hearing it, but yeah. should
Yeah,
carry on. I do think
yeah.
Cena's going to win. I think it's quite
Oh
obvious.
yeah, yeah. That's the
But
only thing I'm like, okay, Cena's definitely gonna win because they can't
yeah,
have him win it just for a month. I don't think.
yeah.
But,
But
but
Randy
yeah.
did look really good with that belt on SmackDown, I will
Oh,
admit.
he did. He did.
When he posed in the corner, I was like, "Oh my
Yeah.
God, just put it on him now."
Yeah. No, that's fair. All right. The Rock has had some things to say. He went on Pat McAfee and sort of just
Yeah,
said
I don't like it.
final boss has just paid his
I've
part.
bookmarked a couple of things from what he said and what some reports have said. It's just I don't like. He said like he was at the Elimination Chamber because tickets were selling slow,
Yeah,
and the selling his soul thing was kind of a last minute idea. It wasn't all this
but he could have been there
glamorous.
not to. You could have had just Cody have a title defense against someone and him just show up, and you could have had him be there if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you
I don't
mean.
know. I think you didn't have to involve him so much in this storyline.
Because if he's not going to be there for the payoff, then what's the point?
But say this is again why I think it still makes sense. Cody could have gone heel because Cody can go heel and not have to have The Rock get involved in this match.
The Rock wanted Cody to go heel.
The, yeah, the story can just literally be seen as the babyface that beats the big bad guy that's just sold out to The Rock.
Yeah.
Not, and then you don't have to expect The Rock to come out when Travis Scott comes out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't
I
know. I just think
think
I don't know.
I really don't like what he said at all.
No, me
I've
neither.
said it enough times. I don't know if I've mentioned it to you yet, but The Rock doesn't care. He's never cared.
That's a bold claim.
It is about, I think it's obvious, isn't it? If he's not going to be there for the payoff for the, the biggest,
Yeah,
one of the biggest stories going into WrestleMania, then what's the point?
it wasn't even like he wasn't there for the payoff. He was there at no point. It literally was just there for Cena
Never
to
turned
sell
up.
his soul and then never show up again.
He said to them afterwards, well, he said he wanted the spotlight to be on Cena, but at the end of the day, it was on Travis anyway, because he just ruined the whole thing. And then, oh, and then he said, what was it? After the Elimination Chamber, he said to the two of them, it was like, oh, I'm going to let you guys take it over from here, basically implying that he was not going to show up again, which I think is
Yeah.
just ridiculous. And all this thing of like, Triple H doesn't actually get on with The Rock, I think it's quite true. I think Triple H has been kind of set back by having The Rock there in a way,
Yeah, no, I agree. I think,
having to twist stories and stuff.
yeah, I think he sort of put him in a shit position because, like, the Rock's been involved in so much with Cody for the point of the Rock going, okay, the final boss is not involved anymore, if you know what I mean. Like, I just
Yeah.
think there's so much potential that we were teased that
Hmm.
I don't know. He could have just
And
not shown up and not given us this hope and messed everything up because it still works to an extent, but
yeah, it still works. It's just the payoff wasn't good. I've constantly
yeah,
said it, but I still stand by it.
yeah, no,
Um,
I agree.
but then he responded to Dave LaGreca's comments because I think everyone's seen his rant on it.
Yeah.
I think everyone has, and then he responds to it saying the business is a complete work and stuff like that. Just giving away, like, you don't need to say that. You don't need to
Hmm.
reply to it. Just
Yeah.
let it be.
Yeah, no,
But
I agree.
I don't like it. I think he's kind of given away a lot of things as well. I think he's gave away that Cody's going to turn heel at some point
Yeah,
as well.
definitely. Well, we saw that coming, I think. Maybe Cody joins Cena in this
Oh,
new
maybe
faction, in a new
maybe
faction.
Cody just gives up and just goes, you know what, Cena, I'll just go with you, mate.
Hmm.
But another thing.
Speaking of,
Oh, go
sorry,
on.
go on. I was
I
gonna
was
say,
going to
speaking of
say,
things that's given a lot away. Oh, go on, you go.
given a lot, we might be on the same thing.
The
The
new
new
Netflix show.
the new Netflix show.
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited, but I'm scared at the same time.
So am I. I think it's
I
really
think,
interesting.
yeah, I got so excited, but then I was like, okay, but this could be like bad
Yeah.
to an extent because like it could just take away the fun of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because did you see that leaked WrestleMania card?
Yeah, I don't know if I believed it, but I have seen it. Yeah,
It was on the board. It was
yeah,
on
I
there.
know.
I'm
I
pretty
was
sure.
just like,
Let me get it. I'm
go
pretty
on,
sure
find
I
it.
got it.
But
Please
it
tell me I
just,
got it.
I'm very excited, but I'm scared that it might ruin some things.
Yeah,
It might portray some people in the wrong way, and it might ruin like on screen, if you know what I mean.
yeah, I fully get what you're coming from,
But
and
I mean, it's what it is.
I think it can be good, but I just hope they do it in a way that it's going to give a lot away, isn't it?
Oh yeah, but they've just got to do it the right way. They just
Yeah,
have like if they've been filming it for like the last 2 years, then okay, fine. But they can't like have it ongoing, if you know what I mean.
yeah. I think. Well, I can't find it, but one of the matches for the World Heavyweight title was Gunther versus CM Punk versus Seth Rollins.
Yeah, how you get to that, I don't know, but
We could have got that. It's because I think
uh,
Roman and Solo was supposed to happen at Mania, wasn't it? And they kind of backtracked a little bit and did it at,
Raw on Netflix, yeah.
yeah, the first Raw on Netflix. But,
I
and then
mean,
Cena and Cody was always meant to happen.
yeah, no, that's fair. So all this about Jey Uso supposed to be winning the Royal Rumble all the way back whenever it was. Is that true? Because he doesn't look like he's got any part in that card from what I remember.
No, he didn't have any part.
So
He wasn't
I
mentioned
mean,
in it.
yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it?
I think it is, yeah.
But it's not. It's going to be cool to see how it all works.
Yeah,
Because obviously you know
definitely.
bits, but like you don't know everything.
Yeah. It'll be quite cool, but at the same time, I do understand the hate for it because that kind of stuff shouldn't be
Yeah,
shown because it gives away all the like, I don't know,
it sort of
what's the
takes away
word?
the kayfabe.
Yeah,
Is that the word?
kayfabe, yeah. But
But
like, if they did it how like they did the WrestleMania 40 documentary, I think it'll be fine because that was actually good.
yeah, that was like a good look behind the scenes, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but it didn't give away too
Didn't
much.
yeah,
Obviously, it kind of understood. Well, you understood why they did it because obviously the fans wanted Cody. I think everyone wanted Cody.
yeah.
But yeah, they did it right there. But I just hope they do it right this time.
I mean, I'll watch it either way,
Oh yeah, I'll watch you. Why not?
and
But
then we'll see if we should be hired by WWE.
yeah, and I think we should.
We see like I don't know, Devon. Well, he's not there anymore, is he, Devon? It's gonna say
Nah.
Devon suggest Hornswoggle to win the world title.
Yeah.
Something like that, something crazy like that. But nah, it'd be cool. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Right, back to on screen. Uh, Liv and Raquel win the titles back. I think I was surprised, but wasn't at the same time after what happened after with the Becky Hill turn.
Yeah, I thought it happened a bit too quick.
Yeah,
I thought there was actually gonna maybe go on a decent reign with it, but
you
then
could have
live and
had
yeah.
Liv and Raquel defend Elimination Chamber, have them lose to no, have them win, and then Becky turn heel, and like say it was supposed to be Lyra and Bailey. You could then have Becky turn heel then, and have the women's IC title match at Mania.
Yeah, you definitely could have.
But I don't know. I
But
think it, like you said, it's happened too quick.
yeah, I mean, I'd like to see where it goes. I don't really want to see Becky as the Intercontinental Champion, if I'm honest.
No, I think the only place you can do something like that is WrestleMania,
Yeah, but at the
and I
same
think
time, I don't know. I think it's too early to put someone of that caliber with the mid card
yeah,
title.
yeah,
Like, just give it a little bit. Let the mid card be what it
let them
is.
cook,
Let them, yeah,
let them cook a little bit before you actually just give it to the big star.
exactly. Like, ugh. Like, I don't think I wouldn't have minded Bailey winning it because it's kind of different with Bailey. Like, she's not been used the way
Yeah,
that she
for
should have, and
sure.
I really do feel bad for Bailey. I really do.
I do a lot more since watching the Chris Van Vliet interview.
Yeah, I do as well. because she kind of did. She already knew what was happening, but she didn't want to say it on the interview.
Yeah.
And that was like, come on.
Hmm.
But
She deserves better.
she deserves a lot better. But yeah,
But yeah.
but I think the women's tag division just sucks anyway. So I don't really see where Liv and
Yeah,
Raquel are
it's
going to
not
go
really
with them.
great at the moment, is it?
No, you've got what? There's one legit tag team, Kaden and Katana,
Hmm.
and they're
That's
actually
it.
good, and they never get to
Yeah.
show anything for it.
Yeah. What I'm going to bring up now is what I've brought up in the previous one with the attires of Liv Morgan and Dom.
Yeah,
We spoke about earlier, and I was like, something just seemed like it wasn't right because you obviously see always the Judgment Day wearing black. Obviously, Dom wore white for Mania, which is like it's Mania, okay, fair enough, change it up. But then with Liv wearing white on Raw, I was a bit like, right, okay, is there something there? Does that mean maybe they're going face? I don't know.
maybe. As I mentioned in the Mania thing, they obviously wanted Balor to be the face in the feud when it eventually happens. But I think with the reaction that Dom gets, I think that could change it
Yeah, for sure,
in a way.
for sure.
Because
I
I think
think,
Dom could be a brilliant babyface.
oh yeah, for sure, definitely, especially against Finn as well. That would
Yeah,
be perfect. I mean, I think either way, it's good.
yeah.
I just hope if Finn does turn back face, we get the old theme music back
I hope we do.
because that is so good. Like I said before, that is the one entrance my dad actually does. Like you'll see me do the woe, you'll see like everything else, like yeeting and everything. He will not do anything, but he would do the arms look up. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
fair. I think for my dad's sake, I want to see that. But yeah, that's my one request. If it was a Balor face turn, yeah, that's the right one.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of returns, Alistair Black. Do you like
Well,
that
we're going on
segue?
to SmackDown. Oh.
Yeah. Have we got anything else on Raw? Do you want to speak
Well,
on Raw?
Stephanie Vaquer interrupted Io Sky. I mean,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
it's just come to my head. I was
Yeah,
like, oh my God.
that was cool. And then Julia rocked up, didn't they?
Yeah, Julia and Roxanne.
Yeah, that was no, I like that.
I loved it. I think the little bit that we got for them it was incredible.
Yeah,
And I think the day they get a singles match, it's going to be phenomenal.
it's the
They've
day you
already,
book off work.
maybe.
But yeah, no, that's fair. No, they were cool. I did enjoy it. To be fair,
Yeah, and I think the time it happens, it'll be big.
yeah, for sure. That's a Mania Night One main event.
Uh,
That
hopefully,
isn't that is a
hopefully,
Mania Night One main event.
because the crowd loves
43.
Stephanie.
Yeah, yeah. So does Booker T.
Yeah, so does he.
All the TikToks at the moment
I
are getting
know.
me.
I keep seeing him.
The commentary, the ones where they've just got the guy with a headset on and just mouthing the down the camera is brilliant. But yeah,
But yeah, you wanted to go to Alistair Black, didn't you?
yeah, no, I just like Alistair Black, except for kicking my goat in the head.
Mate, he's come to WWE. He's feuding with the Miz. Or no.
Hang on, that Miz promo was so good. Have you seen it?
No, not
Have you
really.
haven't seen the Miz pro? Oh, you need to watch it because it's really good. I mean, it's the Miz at his best,
Yeah,
but I mean, it's a
I've
nice
seen
little way
the.
to ease him back in, though, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
He's not going to lose because the Miz
Nah,
never wins,
he faces the Miz next week.
does he?
But yeah, yeah, he faces him
Has
next
he?
week.
So
But did you see what the Miz got for Mello? The Andre the
oh,
Giant chain.
yeah, yeah, I did see that. Fair play. He knows his audience. He knows his audience.
Yeah, I
He
guess.
knows his audience. Let the poor man be.
You know what? It makes me miss Mello and Trick together.
What, the Miz?
No, it's
The
just like
Miz
well,
makes you miss.
yeah, the Miz makes me miss Mello and Trick because it was so much better. Like I keep like for the past few days, I've been seeing the promo when Ricochet entered the ring and like Carmella Hayes was like, "Oh, watch out, guys! He's got a microphone," and it just makes me laugh every single time.
Yeah, that is good to be fair.
I just miss Mello and Trick. I hope one day that they are back together.
Yeah.
Trick was apparently backstage at Raw, and I was like, oh, maybe Trick to the main roster, but nope, not
No.
yet.
I I think it needs to happen soon.
Yeah, I want him back with Mello, man.
But it
I,
doesn't happen after WrestleMania anymore, to be fair, does it?
no, it's normally the draft.
Yeah.
They try and make a big deal out of that with the NXT call-ups.
I do like the draft though, to be fair. If it actually matters, it would be cooler.
It never matters
If they actually did like a strong split.
yeah, from about Royal
But
Rumble to WrestleMania, the draft doesn't exist.
yeah, no. Which I can see that. I don't mind that, but it's the fact that like 3 weeks in last year, you had people coming across for like Money in the Bank qualifiers, and I'm like, why
Yeah,
can't you just have
exactly.
three from SmackDown, four from SmackDown, four from Raw?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
If it actually mattered, it'd be good, but I still like the concept of of the draft. I
yeah.
think it's a good idea.
I think on returns as well, we kind of forgot something on Raw. Miro's return. Well, not Miro,
Oh
Rusev.
yeah, Rusev.
Rusev,
Jesus, we have
sorry.
not done our research here, have we?
We just forgot about it.
Rusev. We forgot about everything. Yeah, Rusev's back. I don't know why he's feuding with the tag division,
I know, I found that a bit weird. But I
but
think they kind of just wanted to throw him in there.
just beat some people up.
Yeah, it was kind of like, because no one wanted to see New Day versus Alpha Academy on the Raw after
Well,
Mania.
speak for yourself because I did.
Oh, you probably did,
I'm
yeah,
kidding.
but
No, I'm
like
kidding.
not a
I'm
lot of
kidding. I'm
people
kidding.
wanted to. But
No,
and
I'm
you just,
kidding.
it was probably just an excuse to bring back Rusev there, and he's probably gonna have
Yeah.
a match with Otis, and so
Right. That'll be good.
yeah, that'd be quite sick.
That'll be good. I wish they used his old theme though.
Yeah, it was so good, wasn't it?
Yeah, his theme's good this time, but I think it's just can't will never be as good as the old one.
Yeah. Have you seen that post of I know we're getting back onto WrestleMania, but have you seen the post of everyone thought it was Rusev and it ended up being his lawyer?
Yeah, I did
And
see
it's
that.
got
Yeah.
the photo of Joe Entry.
Yeah.
That made me
What did I
laugh.
see? I saw one today, and it was like a picture of the three of them in the ring when he was his lawyer, and then a picture of the three of them like a couple of days ago. I thought that was cool.
That is cool.
But yeah, that is good. That is good to be fair. Uh, have we missed anything else from Raw that you thought about?
I don't think so. There's probably a couple like JD returning and stuff like that, but
Yeah,
nothing that's
yeah.
jumping out at me. Fraxium are on SmackDown though.
Debut on SmackDown last night. Yeah,
That was good.
that's that's good. How long till they get the titles? Because it should be like straight away.
It should
I
be
think
instantly.
instant, instant. But yeah, no, they're
I'm
gonna.
excited for
They need
that.
to. They need to do something with them soon though, because they will just get boring.
I don't
Not
know.
boring, not boring. In the ring they won't be, but like if they don't do anything, do you know
I
what I
think
mean?
yeah, I know what you mean. I think the SmackDown tag division though was took another big step though with them being added into it.
Oh yeah. Well, they should have gone to Raw, I think, but
Yeah,
like
because
that Raw
the
tag division is really
sucks.
not strong. But I'm not complaining for this SmackDown tag division.
No, because it's actually really good.
Yeah,
Should we go?
it's one of the
Should we go to that ladder match?
may as well. We're
May
on
as
it.
well. It was great.
So many good spots. So many good spots.
It
We
was
had
half an
the
hour, wasn't it?
yeah, yeah. It was but it didn't feel like it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. And I
It didn't
have,
feel like a half an hour match. Let's go on.
yeah. And I have seen the things of like, oh, why wasn't this on WrestleMania? And I think there's a clear indication on why it wasn't, because they would not have got that much time at WrestleMania.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Because normally the undercard matches at Mania get 10, 15 minutes,
Yeah, but
maybe pushing
if
20.
if you think there's 15 minutes extra left on night two, surely you can wiggle like 5-10 minutes from somewhere.
You
Like,
probably can.
I mean, 5-10 minutes was just Stone Cold's entrance, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly. But to be fair, I think with that ladder match, I think you could have shredded off at least 10 minutes of that,
Yeah,
to be fair.
no, I agree.
So it still should have been on Mania. Should have been
Oh
on
yeah,
there
for
instead
sure.
of New Day and War Raiders. Imagine you got
Mhm.
that instead.
Yeah, no,
Night
but
one would have
because of
been
Clash and
10
Clans,
times better.
yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine they did. that tag match and then swap the IC title match to night one, like I was
Night
saying in the
Night one could have been
night
an
one.
all-timer.
Exactly. But it's what it is.
Yeah.
So many good spots though last night in that ladder match. So
Yeah, there
many.
was. And then Street Profits
The
obviously retained.
yeah, the
But
spear off the ladder was good.
yeah, I saw that.
The why can't I think of it now? I literally was telling my dad about it earlier. Now I can't think of the move. The Motor City move
The Motor City, yeah, through the table.
through the table. Why can't
Yeah.
I think of what the move's called? But you know what I'm on about. That was
Yeah, I know
cool.
what you're on about. I forgot what it is as well.
But yeah, fair
That
play
was
to him.
good.
Fair play to him.
But there was a title change on that show.
There was a title change. Another good. Oh, look at us. We're getting better at this.
I know.
Zelina Vega wins the women's US title.
Yeah. Uh, we can admit,
It's
can't we? Chelsea didn't do a lot with it, did she?
no, but she didn't really get much opportunity to do anything with it, did she?
No.
I don't think it. I mean, did it even make an appearance on a PLE?
Nope.
Have either of them yet made an appearance on a PLE?
Nope.
So what's the not what's the point? Because obviously it's good for the women's mid card, but
Yeah, but at the
like
same
you're not
time, it
actually
is
putting
what's
it
the
on
point?
what yeah, you're not actually putting it on display to an
Yeah.
extent.
How can you legitimize the title if it's not getting on on the big
Yeah,
shows?
the ones that everyone's watching.
Exactly. So Zelina's reign might be good, but the only thing I have is Zelina Vega lost to Piper Niven about 2 or 3 weeks before WrestleMania.
Hmm.
So realistically, I think Piper should just get her opportunity and just beat her.
Yeah, yeah. Next Friday, book it.
Potentially, it might lead to that. To be fair,
To be
maybe
fair,
a rematch with
we're having a go
Chelsea.
at no PLEs for the mid card titles, but we're definitely probably going to get Becky Lyra at Backlash.
Yeah, 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 we are, but that's because it's Becky.
Becky, yeah.
They haven't built up that mid card enough to put them on PLEs, which is a shame, really.
There are so many good people though that you could have on a card.
Yeah,
Like Zoe Stark, I think's one of them. I think she's so good.
yeah, she's really underrated.
Yeah, I
She
love
needs a
Zoe Stark.
mouthpiece. Like she
Maybe
could be
she joined.
really good.
Oh, she joined Seth and Breaker,
Yeah,
which
we'll
we
get
haven't
onto that
spoke about.
because we'll get onto
I
that
ha-
last. We'll get onto that last.
yeah, yeah, that was why. But yeah, she could join Seth and Breaker. That would be good.
Yeah.
But yeah, but we're there now.
Well,
Seth
do you
and
want to talk
Breaker.
about it now? Yeah, we may as well. I think it's got
Seth
the
and
potential
Breaker.
to be something incredible.
Evolution Part Two. I've been seeing.
Yeah,
I've
I
seen
think
people say Austin Theory is is the fourth man.
he could. It's a good shout. You know, I've seen Ethan Page as well flying about
Oh, that would be so good. I
because
thought
you need
a
someone
heel
in
Javon
there.
Evans.
Ooh, oh, I don't know about that one.
Javon Evans main roster push.
I don't know about that one.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The
Obviously,
Miz. I'm kidding. Okay, we'll go serious now.
because you need someone in that faction that's going to take the pins,
Yeah,
and I think
true.
Theory and Ethan Page will be perfect for that.
Yeah,
Obviously, have them be dominant, have them be dominant. But if they go into a 6 man and they need to lose, they need someone to take the pin
yeah,
because Breaker and Seth aren't going to do that.
yeah. That's fair. I
But
think theory works.
Theory does work. But and I was going to say, what do you do with Waller? But like, I reckon he'll be all right by himself.
Yeah, he's
Really do.
fine by himself. He can be just the annoying
The
man
annoying
he is.
heel. Yeah. But
Like he can be fine. I could. I mean, if it wasn't Jacob, I was about to say I could see a Grayson Waller US title run, but it's Jacob.
yeah,
I can't see who beats him. But yeah,
yeah.
back to Seth and Breaker.
Yeah, back to Seth and Breaker. I think Seth will probably take the title off Jay now.
Yeah. See,
But
I was thinking like, can they get both Breaker and Seth the world titles and have that faction just run WWE? But I don't
I,
think
I'm not saying
there's a
both
way.
world titles. Maybe one of them, and then it eventually leads to Breaker and Seth. I've seen a lot of
Mhm.
people say that for Mania 42. No,
Yeah,
let it play out longer than that because
yeah,
this
no, for sure.
this has the potential to be something brilliant.
Yeah, but yeah, I
So
think
yeah,
Paul
we,
Heyman is just perfect for it as well.
yeah, Paul, yeah, fits like a
Paul
glove,
Heyman is just
especially
yeah,
being with Bron Breakker as well.
yeah, for sure.
It's so good. I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, is that everything?
It is, well, it pretty much is. We've only got 2.5 minutes left on this thing
Do it.
anyway.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
wrap it up then.
There's one more.
Oh, go on.
There's two more. One of them being, it looks like it's going to be a four-way for the US title at Backlash.
Yeah, yeah,
Fatu, LA,
fully here for
Drew,
it as well.
and Priest. I think it'll be good.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
I mean, I thought Drew and Damien were done now, but they're obviously not. So
They're obviously not,
that's
but
fun.
you need something for them to do
Yeah,
while
I
they're
guess.
away from the world title picture.
Hmm.
Um, I think we're gonna get Tiffany and Nia again.
Yay! So
Didn't really
excited for
finish,
that.
did it?
No, he didn't.
They
They
didn't
never
really
really
have
had
the
that big
match.
one-on-one
Yeah.
match, did they? But
Um, and then the last thing is Mariah May is going to be WWE bound anytime soon.
how perfect's that? That's brilliant.
That'll be incredible. It'd be brilliant for the women's division, that,
Yeah, for sure.
because what a talent.
Yeah, she's so good.
Yeah.
That
But
I've watched back the match with her and Tony Storm so many times.
it
So many times. It's so good.
is. It's so good.
But yeah,
But yeah, I think we end it there.
there we go. So weekly waffle is back. Hopefully we should be doing these weekly from now on.
Yeah, it's back.
Um,
It's back.
but yeah, I I subscribe, like. I did that the wrong way around. Anyway, like, subscribe, follow Instagram, Twitter. We're gonna start a TikTok soon, so get on that.
Yeah.
And yeah, thanks for listening.
Yeah.